Have you ever had a moment where everything felt like it was shifting all at once and you weren't sure if you were ready for it? Change is something most of us try to avoid because it feels uncomfortable and uncertain. But for me, change became one of the most important teachers in my life. Over the past few years, I've experienced situations that pushed me outside of my comfort zone and forced me to grow in ways I never expected. Through those experiences, I learned that growth doesn't happen when things are easy. It happens when things are uncertain. Today, I want to share how facing unexpected challenges, learning to adapt, and finally accepting change helped me become more confident and resilient. The first major lesson I learned came when I was placed in a situation that felt overwhelming and unfamiliar. At the time, I felt unprepared and honestly scared. I doubted myself constantly and wondered if I was capable of handling it. Everything felt out of my control, and I just wanted things to go back to how they were before. But avoiding the situation wasn't an option. I had to show up every day, even when I felt unsure. And slowly, I realized that I was just continuing to try, even imperfectly, but I was building strength I didn't know I had. Although the challenge was difficult, it forced me to do something even more important: adapt. Instead of resisting the situation, I started adjusting my mindset. I began asking myself, what can I learn from this? Instead of, why is this happening to me? That shift changed everything. I started setting small goals for myself. I focused on improving a little bit at a time instead of expecting perfection. Over time, fear I once felt turned into confidence. Adapting didn't mean everything suddenly became easy. It meant I stopped fighting change and started working with it. Eventually, I realized something even deeper. Change wasn't my enemy at all. The final lesson I learned was acceptance. When I stopped wishing things would go back to the way they were, I finally began to grow. I realized the change was shaping me into a stronger, more dependent person. Looking back now, I can see that the moments I feared the most were actually the moments that prepared me the most. Change didn't weaken me. It revealed that I was capable of. In conclusion, facing unexpected challenges, learning to adapt, and ultimately accepting change transformed the way I see myself and the world around me. Those experiences taught me to grow. Comes from discomfort, confidence comes from persistence, and strength comes from pushing forward even when you're unsure. So next time life feels uncertain, remember this: the very thing that scares you might be the thing that strengthens you the most. Thank you.